Previously on Wandering Wagners.
I enjoy cooking and baking, but one thing I really have never had was like an actual knife set. You can just sit here and rock it. So far, my impression of these knives is pretty good.
Hey guys, I know it's felt like it's been a long time, and it probably has been a long time. We've been busy and we've had a lot of things to do with work. We've had a lot of things that came up on our last trip, which, spoiler alert, I ended up getting sick and we cut that trip super short. I know a lot of you have been sending us text messages on all of our social medias asking us where we are, what's going on, are we okay? The answer to all of those questions is yes, we're good. We're all alive and well now because I was sick. And that's why we really haven't been posting a lot lately. We haven't been editing because, to be honest with you, when I was sick and everything, I didn't feel like it. And then even after I was better, the motivation just wasn't there. And that's just the way it is. Sometimes that's just life. Right now, I'm gearing up for another refueling outage, and I will be starting shift work here very, very soon, which means I'll be on nights working 12 to 13 hours, 7 days a week. So I do have some videos that I'm working on, and once those are through, there's probably going to be another lull, just being honest, because I'm going to be working. So we're obviously not going to be able to travel or camp or do anything fun. So that I just wanted to give a little update before we get into this video that's coming at you. It's from a while back, but I wanted to insert this in the beginning to let everyone know that all is well. Dogs are great. Mike's great. I'm great now. I'm all better. I'm all healed up. So I'm looking forward to sharing our shortened Christmas/New Year's trip that we did. And hopefully we will be able to have a pretty normal spring, summer this year. After the outage, Mike's schedule should be a lot more lenient, as well as mine. So looking forward to that. Trust me, it's just nice to know that we don't have to post all the time, and sometimes you just don't feel like it. So just like any other thing, I know this isn't a job, but it's kind of like a fun little job I do on the side. So sometimes you just want to break from everything. I apologize, but maybe I'll make up for it in the next couple of videos. Who knows? Appreciate you guys sticking with us. So hopefully you enjoy this video.
What do we have here? Another Jeep? Not just a Jeep. Jeep Gladiator. You guys probably remember that I had a Chevy Colorado. Well, I upgraded. I've actually had this for some time. Like almost a year sometime. Just haven't said anything about it. I like how the color matches the Wraith for the most part. And what else we got here? Look what we have here. Roadmaster mounting bracket kit. Gee, I wonder what that's for. Probably for a Gladiator. Let's get started. Just in case you're wondering, yes, we still have Lynn's Jeep and still have the 04 Rubicon, which is parked because it does not get driven in the salt. That's it. That's the contents of the box right there. Big heavy box, and that's all you get. Done it once. Well, I've actually done it twice. This will be the third time. Should be pretty easy. I got everything out, and get this. Get this. The pins that go through here, they do not give you those. They don't include them. Come on, Roadmaster. You're better than that. Cheap bastards. Everything's in place. All the nuts and bolts are torqued. It's solid. Now, there is this plastic, I guess they call it a rock guard. I'm leaving it off because in order to put it back, you have to cut notches in it to go around the base plates. But I don't want to notch it because if I ever want to take those off and return it to stock, that would be cut up. So I'm just going to save that just in case I take those off in the future. Rock guard can go back on. No one will know the difference. Now on to the lights. So we got this kit. This comes from Cool Tech. This is the same kit we put on Lynn's Wrangler. I like it a lot. Some people like the, I don't know, generic universal diode kits, but this actually switches between the lights on the Jeep and the lights on the motorhome. I like having the switch versus diodes. That's just me. If a diode goes bad, you could have backfeeding problems and such into the lights. So we're gonna get into that right now. Well, we're into it now. I got the new tow harness installed. That's what I like about this one is that everything connects here. This is the passenger side. It all connects here. You're not running wires all the way to the back to the taillights. Now I got the taillights on and the four-ways on. And you can see right now, I got the switch here. It says tow and Jeep. It's in Jeep position. You look, we got four-ways, taillights both sides. So when you hook up to the motorhome, you just go flip to tow, and now we got nothing because those light sources will be coming from the motorhome, hence the tow position. An absolute mess. That's just from doing all the wiring inside. And just when you think you're done, nope, not yet. Still got to put the connector on here, but that's 4 wires and we're done. Here we are, moment of truth. Gotta test the lights, got everything all hooked up. I guess first and foremost, what do you think? How's it look? How's it look together? I think it looks good. I think the black 2-door Jeep looks good, and I think this looks good. I think it's both a winner. Let's check in with Holly. Where'd you go, Holly? There she is. Okay, so we're gonna turn lights on and turn on the 4-ways. All right, here goes nothing. Flash is flashing. Lights are on. Back of the Wraith. Got some burnout LEDs, but you get the idea. Okay, here it is. Yeah, first try and it works. I like it. I like it a lot.
Next time on Wandering Wagners, we are going to go shopping at the Red Tomato.
It's not the red tomato. Oh. It's red tomato.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I misspoke.